It's early in the morning and I put my chicken carcass in there with some onions, carrots, and celery. So that's gonna cook all day. An onion, tomatoes that we put in the freezer, salt, paprika, cayenne, and black pepper, some chicken broth I made the other day, and some bratwurst from our friends over in the next town. This is the first of the potatoes I had to buy because the ones we grew, we ran out of. And the garlic is from our pig farm. So, anyways, if we didn't run out of onions as well, then it all could have been off the farm except for the spices. So, I'm going to get to work peeling these potatoes. Chicken broth heating up. I'm going to get some of this meat in the pan to cook up. I'll let that cook for about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to chop this onions and garlic. Tired toddler in the background there. I started making this recipe. My grandma gave us some garlic kielbasa leftovers from Easter, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I found a recipe in a book I had, and it's been one of my favorite soups. Okay, I got my onion. Got my potatoes. Okay. See how this broths are coming. It's pretty good. Broth is getting hot. I'm going to finish chopping the potatoes and then I'll get to peeling those tomatoes. I just got the kale out of the freezer. Homegrown kale. Almost forgot about that. The first time I've ever frozen tomatoes. I usually can them. But this works good. You just have to let them thaw out and peel off the skins. My mom told me about it last year, and it was after I'd already canned. My fingers are getting numb. I might not use all of this. There we go. Whew. Freezing. Oh, my fingers. Sounds like this is getting down to where the water is evaporating. I want them to brown up a little bit. Alright, at least let that brown. That's boiling. I'll go ahead and put in my tomatoes. And let them cook a little bit. Use any meat. Ground beef, sausage. This is garlic kielbasa is really good, but just not the smoked kind. Trying to get a lot of the flavor. Anyway, I'm going to cut these up later. I poured off all but 2 tablespoons of fat in the pan. So I'm going to put in my onions and garlic. Put some of my salt and pepper. Go ahead and put in a teaspoon of paprika. A dash of cayenne. I can add more later. Smells pretty good. Well, this is about 5 to 10 minutes later. So I'm going to turn that off. And then I'm going to check on the tomatoes. Alright, so I'm going to take this, kind of smash the tomatoes. Try not to burn my shirt. I don't want to puree this because it'll make the seeds, well, it'll get better. So, I'll do that. It looks a lot better. So now I'm going to put these in here. And add the potatoes. And this kale. What I did was just washed it and froze it and then put it in the bag, and then you can crunch it up when it's frozen, or I slice this one because my kids don't like really big pieces. You don't want to put too much kale because otherwise it turns into force you to eat kale instead of an enjoyable soup. So I'm gonna let that cook. It doesn't have any salt and all. So I'm gonna add a couple of teaspoons, probably half a teaspoon of black pepper. So I'm not going to add meat because I think it loses a lot of flavor if you have it cooking in a soup, unless it's like a stew or something. But the sausage will be very bland, so we usually just put it in the bowl and put the soup over it. Or you can put it in at the last few minutes just to heat it up. So I'm going to let it cook for like 15 minutes, and then I'll check on the potatoes. So the potatoes are done. I usually make this with less tomato. So I get the kids out to cool off. All right. They're not big fans of soup, I think, because it's messy. But anyway, there it is. So I hope you like this soup recipe that I made with our homestead goods. I based it loosely off of a recipe in this book, Portuguese kale soup. And I usually just make it with ingredients she listed instead of following it exactly, but it's a pretty simple soup. And I think you'll like it. It's a little bit tangy because of the tomato, hearty with the sausage and potatoes, and the kale is just good for your cells. So anyways, we're gonna go eat it now.
My last year in Cub Scouts. You can stay doing it.
I'll be too old.
I'll be too old.
Okay.
No. I'll be in 6th grade.
Okay, what are we doing?
No.
Dinner.
Pray!
Yep.
Pray in your 6th grade. And I want some peanuts. So they do the same thing as me. Yeah. So Mom wants that candle now. Yep. Because it's so old.
Sure.
Isn't that funny?
Too soon.
Too soon. It's not my birthday yet.
One day.
Are you eating your dinner?
How about one candle over here, one candle over there, and one candle in the middle? There.
Yeah.
I think Scarlett needs a napkin.
Alright, next.
Scars.
Thank you. We got a napkin.
Wait, was that a video?
Napkin.